Welcome everybody back to the channel. This is Easy Gamer. How you all doing? I hope you all doing well. So today I thought I would talk about something in War Thunder. I know I haven't been playing much of it. I haven't been doing videos on it because my graphics are really so shit, as you can see. Sorry about that, but we will be having a graphics card by the end of the month, and we will then get back into the War Thunder kick of things. So this video I thought I would make about the easiest countries to start with in War Thunder. I started playing with Britain, but I wouldn't put them as one of the easiest. So I'm going to jump in through each country, and I'll explain why I don't think these countries are the easiest to start with. It's just my own personal opinion, no other reasons, just my opinion. So we'll start off from America through to Israel. We'll leave out now. So the reasons I think America is not a good starting country to start off with, just for the simple fact you have got a huge grind ahead of you, and that might deter you. Sorry, the loading will be quite slow. I haven't logged in for quite a while now, so this is the first time. Yeah, you've got a huge grind in front of you to get to wherever you want to be. If you want to be in top tier, mid tier, low tier, you've got a big grind. You've got so much here, and for that simple reason, I would suggest to bypass the Americans. The next country will be the Germans on our list, and yeah, it's even worse than the Americans. You have got such a huge grind. I wouldn't, as a person that has played War Thunder for quite a while now, I wouldn't come into the American tech tree, the German tech tree, and start off. And will look interesting. It really look interesting, grabbing the tech tree, going in, logging in, seeing, ooh, America, ooh, look at all these tanks, Germany, ooh, even better, ooh, yes, jump through, ooh, yes, I'm going to play as Germany. The grind here is going to kill you. A grind will kill you. You'll get frustrated, and you will give up, and you'll swear Gaijin, and you'll threaten developers, and blah blah blah, fish paste. So this also for another reason, the grind. I don't suggest these two nations. Now the next one is the USSR. Let it load in. Now yes, now I'm contradicting myself, but just bear with me, please. Let's just switch this back to army. I have grinded quite a bit of the USSR tech tree out already. Not all of it, but done a little bit of grinding on it. And yeah, in the early tiers, the tech tree is that's okay. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Yeah, I would. It's a difficult thing for me to put it at, but when you start getting here to the KVs and that. Now, there's a lot of memes on YouTube about the USSR tech tree. People saying it's a lackluster tech tree. It's underpowered. That, in my opinion, is a lot of bullshit. If USSR players would stop being so brain dead and start using tactics, they would actually figure out their tanks are very, very powerful. I wouldn't say OP, except for this bugger over here. He is OP. As hell, and everyone that spawns the T-34s, wallaboos, but they got a very good tech tree. If you know how, if you can aim, shoot, it's most important. Hide, know when to pick your fights. The USSR tech tree will be smashing for you, as the pommies would say. So yeah, this is a very good tech tree. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the aviation. Fantastic aviation. As far as I care, I think the aviation is a bit OP, but very good tech tree. So we'll get more into detail. Here's my tech tree. When I first logged into War Thunder, the very first time I decided to play, looking for something to play online, I ran straight for the English tech tree because I'm an Englishman, not from England, but from an Englishman. So I ran straight for the British tech tree, didn't do any research, just saw a couple of videos like from the European Canadian and those guys, and I ran straight for the British tech tree. what a disaster. It's not a bad tech tree, it's just a bit difficult, especially early tiers with solid shots. Yeah, it made me bankrupt at one time as well, and that's when I started using premium. But as you can see, I've researched almost this entire tech tree. Yeah, it's taken me a long time, but then I started researching on other tech trees, and I got very good tech tree, but not beginner friendly. I would not suggest it as a beginner friendly tech tree to play because of the solid shots, and it's difficult. You got to really you got to aim in this thing. Either aim for ammunition racks or cruise, or yeah, you got to play with this tech tree. You really got to do. Their armor and some of the tanks are useless. The shells can pen almost through anything, and yeah, just aiming is the most important part in this tech tree. But I wouldn't put it. I would put this with Germany and the US. Japan. If you know my videos, you know how I feel about the Japanese tech tree. So no, sorry, it's the Chinese tech tree. This tech tree, sorry, I'm looking now wrong. Yeah, I've researched a bit. Yeah, haven't gotten very far in the tech tree, as you can see there. Got a couple of premiums. The little bit I can't really talk on this tech tree. I've had some fun with it. I think it's a nice, just let your hair down, go and play and have some and just go and have a ball. Even if you lose some silver lions and all of that, this is this type of tech tree. I would put it as just have a fun tech tree. I wouldn't put it as I don't take it as a serious tech tree. I guess when you get later on, maybe, yeah, where do you start actually getting anything? Over here, rank 3. Then I presume it would be start more becoming an aggressive tech tree. But this early tech tree is just let your hair down, have some fun, and yeah, that's how I would rank this one. Oh boy, yeah, we come to the communist Chinese. So what do I say about this tech tree? I haven't played it. As you guys can see, I've got bugger all researched. Yeah, I don't even have any premium vehicles in this tech tree because I haven't even touched it. In my opinion, if anyone that has watched my videos for a long time or has been watching my videos will know I call it the copy paste tech tree. The just giveaway free tech tree. Now, in all honesty, I think this tech tree should be quite fun because you are running with a lot of copy pastings. So it's vehicles you are used to. If you have played the Americans, the British, the USSR, the Japanese tech trees, so on. So it will be a tech tree that you are used to, that you would be able to play. You would get to know quite quickly. Only really from here, I think it will start deviating a little bit, but not much. So I think this is also just an interesting tech tree, a mismatch of everything that's in the game already, and that you can just have some fun with. So I don't think that is really a train smash tech tree, but yeah, pretty good. Here's one of my favorite tech trees. Yep. If anyone leaves a comment, I can see why the Italians were useless. Their tanks are useless. No, they're not. The Italian tanks are pretty cool. They are pretty fun. I haven't researched everywhere. There's the one that caused a lot of shit on War Thunder when it came out. I haven't researched the whole Italian tech tree. Right, I'm a low tier player, so I enjoy playing my low tiers and moving down with my low tiers. Yeah, I've done quite a bit of video reviews on this tech tree as well. They've got a very nice, interesting tech tree. Play style, how you should play it and how you should be. This is not an aggressive tech tree. This is a watch out, look, help, assist. It's a very fun tech tree. Aiming, yeah, some of these vehicles you don't even need to aim. You're not going to get instant kills, but it's a real fun tech tree to just play. Just go and give it a try. Just take my word for it. You got things like this M42 with these 420mm Skataf IF 2070 Model 41 cannons. Very fun. I've seen that thing chase tanks around. Like, yeah. You got the P40. I'd never ever really reached production. Very nice with the 75mm. You've got this with its 75mm. You've got a very interesting anti-tank line. You've got the R3. People hate it. I do understand why. I haven't played it, but I will get to playing it. You've got the 90 stroke 53. Very interesting. I hate facing this thing in the game. Then in premiums, you've got the M1340. Very interesting, very fun. You got the Toldi. Oh, I love this vehicle. This thing, I love it. I really do love this tank. Then you've got this Siron, whatever this thing is, the name of it. When they first brought it out, I bought it. Was it a battle pass vehicle? I can't remember. But this thing is a little Speed McQueen around the battlefield. Jeez Louise, this thing moves everywhere and shoots everywhere, and yeah, just don't get yourself backed up in the corner with it. Then you've got this, very, very interesting. You've got this Sherman hybrid. I haven't bought it yet. You've got some Panzer 5s, I think this is, coming to the game. So, very nice, very, very, very nice tech tree. You do have also, after World War II, you got a lot of American stuff coming into the tech tree. So there is a bit of copy and paste, will not deny it, but there is also a lot of uniqueness to this tech tree, and they can really do so much more with this tech tree. There is so much other things that they can add to it. So this is one of them. One of my other favorite tech trees, Viva la France. I love these. I love the French tanks, especially early tier. I really do. You see, I've almost also completely researched this tech tree. I love their earlier tanks, even their later tanks. I've never had some success with them, but I love their designs. And the earlier tanks, I love their thick armor, shitty gun, low speed, and can't pin anything. I love it. It's a challenge. But you've also got some of the most OP tanks in the game, in my opinion. The B1 tier, the B1 bis. Where's the others? This one I've also never had really much luck, but I've seen people destroy players. The EBR, this AMX 13 M24. You got so much here. This thing, I had a blast playing it. I really did have a blast playing with that thing when it first came out. There is videos. The EBR 1963, I haven't played it, but you got some real good tanks here. The GMC, this one as well. This Lorraine 37L, that means it's 37 tons. You got some real fantastic weapons. This is one of my favorite countries to play, especially early tier. Really nice, and you get some very decent ammo at this tier. And you've got some British cruiser tanks, which are fantastic. So yeah, very, very nice. You got great reserves. You got just very good tanks if you can play them right. Bit difficult to get used to, but a very fun tech tree to play. Next, my nation. Not my nation I stay in, but the nation I love playing as. As you can see, I've almost got, I'm going for every vehicle in this. As you can see, I'm almost also researched completely. And I've got all the early premiums to this game already. So, great trick to do this. Early tier is a bit hard, okay? But once you get the hang of it, a couple of battles, you'll get into the move of things. So, yeah, this is my favorite. As you can see, like I've always said in my videos, I play with the PVKV2, and then I just mix it up with different things. Then I've got this premium here. So I really play with an anti-tank line. Not other people will be able to play like I play, but once you get the hang of this tech tree, you can go for it. It'll really be nice, especially when you get the PVKV and you start coming down this IKV90. This thing is a monster. When you start coming down, then you got your Centurions. This one is also pretty fun. As you can see, I haven't even researched that yet. That's how long I haven't been on. So yeah, when you further come down, you got the IKV. All fun, very interesting vehicles, and I'm glad that they are trying to add more into. So Israel, I've got an idea I will enjoy this tech tree when I eventually start with it, because they've got such a mixed match of units. that'll be even funny how to play. So if I have to pick out my top 5 nations, unfortunately it's going to be a bit of a difficult one. In 5th place, I'm going to put Britain. Okay, it's a very hard for a beginner to play Britain, but it's a very nice learning curve. You learn, especially up here early tiers, you learn quickly on how the mechanics of the game work, and you learn where to shoot and how to shoot, and after a while starts teaching you about premium time. So you have to end up buying it, but yeah, you shouldn't play that far. You should play till you see you losing, and then switch over to another tech tree, and then you'll start getting the learn. But for a learning curve, I wouldn't put this in my top. I wouldn't put it as number 1 or anything. I'll put it as number 5, just for the learning curve. You really learn how to play with the British tech tree. You learn where to shoot. You learn how to shoot. You learn ammo, and it starts getting you thinking on how the game mechanics work. At number, let me just check. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I would put the USSR at number 4. For a couple of simple reasons, is they got a very good tank lineup and a very good air force aviation. Their tank lineup is really nice. In my opinion, it's pretty well balanced. The T-34s, if you know where to shoot them, you can take them out. So for a new guy coming in and you're running into T-34s like me, I shat myself when I used to see a T-34 in the game. Used to U-turn and bugger off out there. When I first came across KVs, same story. Used to U-turn and get out there, and then I used to, after a while, doing several things which I'll do a video later on about, I learned where to shoot. I learned how to target tanks, and that's what saved me. So I could knock out a KV1, KV2s, KV1Ss. I can knock them out with a shot. Not an issue. T-34s, I can knock them out with a shot. Not an issue. I know where to shoot them now. I know how to shoot them. Yeah, so, but it's a real fun tech tree. I really enjoy it. As you can see, I've also got quite a bit of premiums here that I play through. I use sometimes just for the heck of it. And yeah, it served me pretty well. I can't complain about them. Sometimes it can be fun as hell. You can line up with kills. Sometimes you can be the weakest player on the battlefield, depending on how you play it. If you get brave and think you are the most powerful nation in the world and just charge into a thing, you're going to end up dying. So yeah, that's my 5th and 4th place is Britain, USSR. Now in number 2, I've got a mix up, and number 3. But I think I'm going to give that position to the Italians. Just for the simple fact, they are a small tech tree. And it's quick to grind through them quickly. And yeah, that's just so the simple fact. I'm going to give it to the Italians. I really do enjoy their tech tree. It is really fun to play. The tanks are a mixed match of playing. You got to learn really the tanks and get the feel for them. This AS-42 is a weird thing to play. The AB-41 is weird. They are weird. I don't know what the Italians were thinking when they developed these things, but they are weird. They got different type of play styles. But I'll put the Italians in 3rd place just because of they are unique. They weird things. It's different. It's yeah. Just leave it at that. Then in number 2, I will put the French. The Viva la France. They got a nice tech tree. I really enjoy this tech tree. What I said why I've decided to put them in this is because of 2 vehicles that I had the most fun in. That I remember I took on a whole team were trying to knock me out with this vehicle, and I was just taking shots and shooting back and taking shots. I just would not die, and it was just when the vehicle came out. The B1 tier. Fantastic. Awesome, thick armor, good gun, really nice tank. B1 bus, very nice, good tank, good fighting. Oh yes, the other one, the S35 and the D2. Such a strong lineups, yeah, that if you can play, you can do exceptionally well. If you can make your lineups you can play well. You can really do. And the French are also very constant in updates. And that's so I put them with this. It's not a huge tech tree. It's not the smallest tech tree. It's just the early weapons are such uniqueness and learning play styles and being able to take a punishment and help your teams and get kills and get assists. It's one of my favorites to play. Really, I've had some good times with the French, the Italians, the British, and the USSR. So obviously my first place goes to Sweden. Da-da-da. They win the prize because I love these vehicles. Also for the simple fact they are so damn unique. The Swedes couldn't. I don't think they can design a tank normal, even if they were asked to by the world's governments. Design us just a normal tank. I don't think they would be able to. Their things are so over the top and so weird. It is really weird. It's funny. I really enjoy this. You've got the reserves, which are very good, very fast, quick firing guns. This thing is a disaster, but you eventually get the hang of it. The SPG FM, it sounds like a radio station. 150mm gun. The IKV 72, 75mm at rank 1. And you've got such a variety of ammo that it is you get a lot of solid shots, especially young early, but when you start progressing you start getting better ammo types which help you. Sorry, my graphics is so bad, so it starts really. You get AP armor piercing shells, you get high explosive fragment shells, you get armor piercing cap ballistic copper shells. You start getting really at early BRs, you start getting really good rounds. And if you can play with this nation and just get the feel for them, you'll find what a freaking fantastic little nation this is that doesn't get enough love. Really, this is my to-go nation. I play them all the time. Unless I feel like now I need to have a bit of a change, then I'll go play something else. I've researched all of this. Yeah, I pay a bit of penalty on all research and all of that, but I've researched the whole tech tree almost just with this rank 3, yeah, and rank 2. I've researched the whole tech tree. Literally, I've researched this tech tree with that rank. That's how much fun I'm having with this tech tree. It's so brilliant. I can't wait for them to bring in the PVKV3 or the PVKV2 or 1 or whatever, but it's been on the wish list for so long. Yeah, I love this thing. This thing is so bloody awesome. But yeah, this is my first place. Players that want to get into the game, these are my suggestions. No one else, other people might disagree with me, other YouTubers might disagree with me. That's your problem, I don't care. This is my opinion. Switzerland, I would put at number 1. France 2, Italy 3, USSR at 4, and Great Britain at 5. Great Britain, like I said, is a great learning curve. USSR, great tanks, really nice. Italy has got a real learning curve, but they've got such a mixture of hidden stuff in there that you can match. France has got the heavy, thick armored tanks in the beginning of the game that you can get a lot of punishment on, and you can learn more about the techniques used in the game. And once you figure out France's techniques, they become quite potent war machines in the game. Sweden, all around fantastic nation. They have got not really that much of a learning curve. You can aim, you can shoot, you can put out damage, you can receive damage. It's a well balanced, in my opinion. So yeah, that is my thoughts on this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, dislike, comment, and share this video. And don't forget to go check out all our other videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Keep well. Goodbye.